Well, Russia says it will begin talks with the US for the withdrawal of rebels from eastern Aleppo. Regime forces have been making advances into opposition-controlled areas of the city. The Syrian Observatory says 3 more rebel neighbourhoods were captured on Sunday. At least 9 civilians, including 2 children, were killed in airstrikes as part of the offensive.
Those armed groups who refuse to leave eastern Aleppo will be considered to be terrorists. We'll treat them as such, as terrorists, as extremists, and will support a Syrian army operation against those criminal squads.
Now, for more on the possible deal between Russia and the US, let's cross to Julia Lyubova, who joins us now from the Russian capital, Moscow. Julia, what exactly is Moscow saying then about the withdrawal of rebels from eastern Aleppo and these discussions that are going to take place with the US?
Yes, so Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov was speaking in Moscow earlier on Monday, and he said that Russia will treat rebels who stay behind in eastern Aleppo as terrorists. And he also said that Russia will support the Syrian army's offensive against them. Well, Russia and the US are due to hold talks on the withdrawal of rebels from eastern Aleppo later this week. And Sergei Lavrov said that his US counterpart, John Kerry, has sent his proposals to him, including on the routes and on the timings of this withdrawal. And according to Sergei Lavrov, that once the deal is reached with the US, any rebels who stay behind in eastern Aleppo will be considered by Russia as terrorists.
Julia, as the diplomacy rumbles on, so does the fighting. We're hearing that a Russian warplane has actually crashed in Syria. Have you got any details of that at this stage?
Yes, that's right. So the Russia's Ministry of Defense has confirmed that a Russian warplane, Su-33, has crashed in the Mediterranean. It crashed while attempting to land on the Admiral Kuznetsov aircraft carrier. Well, the pilot ejected from the plane and is now safe. But earlier in November, another Russian warplane, MiG-29K, crashed while trying to land on Admiral Kuznetsov. The pilot also escaped, and the Ministry of Defense back then said that a technical failure caused that crash. Well, so the Admiral Kuznetsov aircraft carrier only just arrived in Syria in November and is now taking part in Russia's military campaign in Syria in support of the Syrian government.
OK, Julia, thank you.